Good morning and welcome to the official media launch of the Red Foundation's Walk the Talk charity event being held in the month of September this year. I'm Sophia Catwell, the Executive Director of the Red Foundation. The Red Foundation is a charity dedicated to assisting persons in need. One of those ways is by our hamper distribution project, which you will hear more about this morning. Our Walk the Talk initiative was conceptualized to bring Barbadians together in a healthy, fun exercise to raise funds to assist persons in need via distributing those food hampers. This morning, you will hear all about our plans for the Walk the Talk fundraiser as we walk from Rugged Point, St. Philip to St. Lucie. First, I want to introduce the chairman of our board of directors, Mr. Alvin Jemmett. Alvin has over 40 years of hotel and tourism experience, 20 of which are as a hotel general manager. Alvin also served as chairman of the board of directors of the Barbados Tourism Marketing, Inc., and currently serves as chairman and CEO of Jemmett Hotel Management, Inc., and he sits on the board of the Intimate Hotels of Barbados. Alvin, please tell us a bit about the Red Foundation.
Thank you very much, Sophia, and good morning. The Red Foundation was conceptualized by our very good friend, Stetson Wilcher. And in 2017, he made a bold decision that he wanted to find a way to give back to Barbados and to Barbadians. And he set out on the journey of setting up the foundation, a charity that would be used to alleviate poverty and to help those in need across the widest cross-section of Barbados. Indeed, he wanted to find a group of good people that would sit as the anchors of his charity, and so he asked several of us if we would sit on his board and steer the charity in a good direction. And we've been here ever since then. In 2020, we had our first big fundraiser, Walk the Talk. And of course, everybody knows that COVID also came along at the same time. And we were unable to do a physical walk, but we made a bold decision to do a virtual walk. And so the event was streamed live across the length and breadth of Barbados, from St. Philip to St. Lucie. And it was an enjoyable occasion. As a result of the walk and the generous support of Barbadian companies and individuals, we were able to distribute over 100 hampers in 2020 to Barbadian families that were hurting and were in need at that Christmas period. And so this year, we are going to be attempting to do a physical walk from St. Philip to St. Lucie, and we are asking for the support of the public and companies in Barbados to help us to be our brother's keeper. So, with that said, I'll turn it back over to you, Sophia.
Thank you. Next, I want to introduce to you our patron, Dr. the Most Honorable Stetson Wilcher. Stetson Red Plastic Bag Wilcher is a professional entertainer, composer, and lyricist with over 40 years' experience. He is a founder member and current director of the Copyright Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, a former member of the Barbados Copyright Tribunal and board of the Barbados Cultural Industries Agency. He is also an ambassador for the National Tourism Host Program and a cultural ambassador of Barbados. His many achievements include 3 national honors: the Freedom of Barbados in 2021, the Barbados Service Star in 1995, and the Barbados Jubilee Honor in 2016. Mr. Wilcher, tell us all about the plans for the Walk the Talk 2022.
Good morning, all. When I thought of this walk in 2020, people thought it was crazy. When I said I was going to walk from Ragged Point to North Point, people thought, well, something must be wrong with this guy. But I believe that if you're going to help people, you have to show that you're willing to go to any length to help them. And this is why I challenge myself and I challenge the people of Barbados to come out and support this effort to help people in need. I feel strongly that it is incumbent upon us to be our brother's keeper. We need to look out for each other and make sure that we give support to each other and lift each other up. This year, we're going to have the walk again, starting 4th of September. We're going to start from Ragged Point corner in the area of extreme body mechanics. It's a gym right there in the corner. We're going to start from there. We're going along Route 10 and heading all the way down to 6 Roads, long walk, making a left at 6 Roads and going all the way across to Oldbury and then to the Concord Experience. That's the first Sunday. Second Sunday, we start at the Concord Experience again and make our way down to CBC Car Park, another good little pull, as they call it. And we expect people, to get involved and give of your best to contribute to these people in need. On the third leg, we're going to start at CBC Car Park and we're making our way all the way down to the area of Premium Seafoods in Lancaster. And on the fourth Sunday, which will be the 25th of September, we're going to walk from Lancaster all the way down to Darrell Jordan School in St. Lucie. It's a long walk, but as I said earlier, we're going to go to any length to help our brothers and sisters in need. Last time we did it, I actually challenged many entertainers, many popular people across Barbados to join me in the walk. This year, I want to challenge them again. People like Admiral Nelson, who actually came out and walked. Blood and Adrian Clark and Nicholas Branca, people like Mark Fingal. All these people actually walked last time. I want to encourage them to come out again and give your support. Make sure that we make a contribution to helping the people in need. When you come, you can actually bring a non-perishable item at the start point, and that will help with our collection for distribution. Or you can bring it to the end point. We'll have people there to collect at these points. Once again, I want to encourage you to support this venture. We have to be our brother's keeper, and I look forward to your continued support.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wiltshire. Sponsors are critical to these types of projects, and this year we are pleased to have the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation join us as a sponsor. Representing CBC this morning is Mrs. Nicole Collins. Nicole is the marketing specialist here at the CBC. She is no stranger to working with initiatives which seek to assist members of our community. She has worked on numerous events which the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation has spearheaded or have been a partner. Last year, she would have worked closely with the relief efforts for St. Vincent and the Grenadines after the eruption of the La Soufrière volcano. And a few months later, she was the CBC point person for the Hurricane Elsa Drive and Drop initiative. Nicole enjoys organizing and assisting in such efforts which bring happiness to the lives of those in difficult situations. Nicole, please, we welcome you on board as a sponsor this year for representing the CBC.
Thank you.
Let's hear what you have to say.
Members of the Red Foundation, specially invited guests, members of the media, colleagues, good morning. The Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation is pleased to be a partner with the Red Foundation on this initiative in support of the second Walk the Talk charity event. It should be noted that in its inaugural year, which was during the pandemic, the event was able to provide assistance to over 100 families, and that is indeed commendable. For 2022, the CBC is pledging its support as a media partner to assist the Red Foundation in sensitizing the public and heightening the awareness about this event, which we believe will lend much needed assistance to families across the length and breadth of Barbados. Now, leading and working on such initiatives which are designed to assist our community, whether it be local or regional, is not new to the CBC, and we are looking forward to the Walk the Talk event for 2022. We want to encourage Barbadians at the individual and corporate level to come out in their numbers and participate and also support this initiative. One can say that the benefits of participating in this event are twofold, as it provides the opportunity to support a worthy cause, and also it can benefit some much needed exercise, as many of us have added a few pounds since the onset of the pandemic. This may be personal for me. Over the next couple of weeks, Barbadians can tune into the stations of the CBC, be it via any of our 3 radio stations or CBC TV8, and of course, all of our social media platforms to get more details on how they can participate in the Walk the Talk event. Additionally, CBC will also be a location for purchasing of shirts on specified days, so stay tuned. I want to, and Sedson mentioned Admiral Nelson, so I want to say that you are definitely assured that you will see some of our CBC media personalities on the road coming out to lend their support, so look out for us on the road. In closing, we are looking forward to the Walk the Talk 2022, and we take this opportunity to thank the organizers for the chance to work with them on this project and to wish them every success. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I just want to remind persons again of the dates of the walk: September 4th, September 11th, September 18th, and September 25th. We're still open to having more sponsors come on board if they're interested to do so. They can contact any of our team members, or they can email us at redbarbados246@gmail.com. They can follow us on our Instagram handles, Red Foundation Barbados, or Facebook, also Red Foundation Barbados. Like Nicole mentioned, t-shirts will be going on sale from next week, and the price for the t-shirts are $25. We're really happy to be able to bring this walk to Barbadians, and we want to encourage you to come out and support the Walk the Talk charity event, where we seek to help people who are in need. This now brings us to the end of our formal proceedings as far as the press conference is concerned, and we'd like to now open the floor to any questions from any of the media.
Is it a case where on the different legs of the walk people will be pledging, or it's just them offering the goods at the end to collect for donations? Oh, sorry. Is it that people are pledging on the different legs of the walk, or is it that you guys are just collecting the non-perishable food items at the end of every leg?
There are several ways that people can make contributions to Walk the Talk. The first contribution really is purchasing a t-shirt at $25. Then we're asking patrons to come, bring a non-perishable item, and they can drop that off at the start point or the ending point. And you can also contact us at the Red Foundation and make a contribution either by making a deposit into our bank account, and we'll share that information with the communicators, or you can go on our GoFundMe page and make a donation.
I want to also mention that we are very mindful of the circumstances surrounding COVID, and we are going to be asking all those involved to, remain cognizant of the circumstances as we walk along the street trying to help our brothers and sisters in need.
How will you identify the persons in need to distribute the hampers to at the end?
Sophie.
Okay, we have our board members make suggestions of persons. We get a lot of feedback from members of communities who either email us or get in contact with any of our board members to let us know that there are persons in their particular communities that need assistance, and those persons are sought out and hampers are distributed to them.
Back in June, the Prime Minister would have made a push for Barbadians to join with government to help feed the 1,000 most vulnerable families. While I understand that this is with the Red Foundation and this is something separate and apart, but will you guys be looking at partnering? Because ideally the call was for Barbadians to help each other and help those most vulnerable and less fortunate to assist, and by extension their family members, which would ideally target somewhere between 7,000 to 8,000 people in Barbados. But would that be something that the Red Foundation would be looking to sign on to?
This particular effort is specific to the people in the community that we want to help, but we have no problem with doing whatever we can to support any effort to help people in need. But this particular walk, there's several people that we already know that are in need, and we would be definitely looking to help those at this point.
Is there a target in terms of funding you guys are hoping to reach?
And that's a very good question, and I'm thanking you for that. We would like to be able to raise a minimum of $50,000 this year to be able to support those in need. I think that's a reasonable target. We'd love to surpass that target, but that's where we want to start, $50,000 to be able to support some of the vulnerable families in Barbados.
Okay. If there are no further questions, let me just thank everyone involved here at the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, my chairman, our patron, our representative, Ms. Collins, for coming and joining us this morning so that we can share the information regarding the Walk the Talk Fund charity event. So thank you guys for coming out. Thanks all of you for your questions. And this brings our conference to the end. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.